Hello, my friends. As I emerged from my practice this morning, I had a strong desire to just share my heart with you today as we approach the end of the year 2024. And what I was feeling into and sensing has to do with the notion of one of the rituals or ceremonies of the new year, which is to make resolutions. And resolutions have to do with a desire to change, um, a desire to be different, a desire to make a difference within yourself and how you are in the world. The trouble is with resolutions is that as you resolve to do that in some way, you're setting a goal, and the goal has to be achieved or not achieved. And no goal is truly achievable. It can only be approached. So the notion of resolution is stress. It's a stress. In a sense, it's taking you out of the present moment and turning you into a substance or a structure that you have to somehow materialize in the coming year. With that thought, I want to reframe the notion of resolution. It has the word solution. In chemistry, we have the word solution, like water can be the solution into which you put sugar and sugar dissolves. The sugar is called the solute and water is the solvent. And there are many solvents of different kinds in order to dissolve many solutes. But the notion of solution, of that which into which you can dissolve. So the solution, which is also the solution of a lot of our suffering, is to let yourself dissolve, to let yourself soften your resistance to whatever's happening in your life, to relax softly into the whatevers of this moment. The what is the universal solvent. What is the now, this Buddha nature, Christ consciousness, that is the solution. And of course, we get into the notion of solving and solving a problem, the solution to a problem. Well, the solution to the problem of me, or that part of me that's always fighting, that's struggling, that's wanting, is to allow yourself to slowly dissolve the resistance to life. So let's take a look at the notion of the word wanting. What really do you want? If you say to yourself, what do I want? Once again, you're in unhappiness, you're in a struggle, you're trying to solve something, you're looking at yourself as an object, you're seeing problems for which there may or may not be an obvious solution. And as I say, there is no ultimate solution to any problem because you're not a problem. I'm not a problem. I am. So wanting, what does it want? Wanting wants to want. And if you want to resolve yourself, if you want a resolution, if you want to slowly dissolve into the what is of now, into the ever-present ground that is love, that is the warmth of your heart, not fighting reality. It's the warmth of your perception of seeing others just as they are and embracing them that way and hearing them that way. So then look at the notion of wanting and maybe resolve to become a little more sensitive to and aware of wanting, what you want. That wanting just wants to want. And that wanting is taking you out of the solution. It's as if you are dissolved into the what is, but the wanting pulls you out. And now you're aiming and goal orienting and strategizing. It's such an interesting play, how words can show us something about the universal nature of consciousness. And so for this New Year's, see the difference between wanting and prayer. For example, there's nothing wrong with wanting things other than, as I said, it will make you stressed. But what you'll say, well, what about wanting happiness for my children? What about wanting good health? All those things are beautiful. but release it into life. Let it be a prayer. It's a prayer that your children will have more happiness. It's a prayer that they will have the things they need and you will and others can. It's a prayer, but let that prayer soften your heart, open it up, relax it open into the what is of this moment, because that's really what your children want. They want ultimately what we all want, to come home to ourselves. So here we are, end of 2024. Let's just keep coming home to ourselves. Let's keep coming back to the solution that is already in us, the ground of our being, the ever-present love. Nothing protects you, except to some extent your yes. Blessings. Blessings for the new year.